Alan Judge, another injury problem.
Yeah, a little bit of stress there in his foot. He got it on Saturday, and but his adrenaline will took him through it, on it, and then it just flared up again on this week. And yeah, unfortunately that's what happens. But as a bloke, 'cause I thought he'd been playing well. It's just one of the ones that stress is basically that's what it is. Pounding and pounding on your feet and legs every time. It just builds up, and it's a blow for Judgy because obviously, well, nobody knows what the Euros is going to do or anything like that, and it's a good chunk of our last few games.
As you say, he's hit some form recently, but overall over the season, maybe hasn't had the season you're expecting or hoping for, and the lad himself said that.
Yeah, Dalton, if Judgy said that himself, he'd be the best indicator because he knows himself. I think, as I said, at the start of the season, the wrist and the QPR thing certainly put him up in the air a little bit, and he found it hard to come back from that. Then he got back in and started to do okay, but I'm pretty sure there's more from him.
Maybe an opportunity for Armando. Hasn't made his full league debut yet.
No, he's not. But again, Brian, the kid's doing really well, and believe it or not, I don't think he's a wide player. Dobbs, I think he's central to everything with it. Where we're looking at is we have a problem on the right side at the minute with wingers, lack of wingers. Danny's doing well, just coming back, but we'll see how he is. One's only the natural one there on that side, so yeah, we'll see. But Dobbs is doing really well. His time might come next season.
Will Keane, what's the latest on him? He missed last week.
He trained the other day. Well, we'll see how he is. See how Garbutt is as well. So we'll run the rule over them today.
What's the Luke Garbutt issue?
That was his groin and the block. Again, he's been doing little bits, but time will tell from the day.
How big a setback was it for Kane Vincent Young? You said this time last week he's going to be out for a bit longer than you expected.
No, he hurt himself last week, and then he came back in and started waiting. Done little bits. He went and got it viewed. Thankfully, there wasn't any damage. So we're hoping it was the scar tissue that's just stretching. And but he done a little bit again on the Wednesday. Felt a little bit better, so again we'll just monitor him and see how he is.
Is it getting to the stage where you just think, let him have this season and bring him back in the summer fully fit?
There's a bit of that, because the more the games tick off, then we see. But listen, if the lad himself puts himself forward, then that's a different kettle of fish, really. So if he puts himself forward, then it gives me something to think about.
How's James Norwood progressing? You looking to maybe the middle of next month?
He's doing all right. He's doing well, actually. Hopefully, after Portsmouth, then with the break, you're hoping he might be ready for Southend.
Must be a massive boost to have Caden and Flynn available again.
Well, yeah, two important players for us. Danny coming back as well is important. If you got all your players back fit, it's a stronger squad. So there'll be one or two lads coming in with a cold a little bit. Bish wasn't feeling well at all during the week. But we'll see how they are again this morning. Really.
I think it was after the Burton game he described Caden as unplayable. If he can find that level consistently, is that the key for him?
Well, I think he's a really good season, Caden. Scored a lot of goals, a lot of assists as well, which was important for us. And obviously the 3 games ban was a blow, but I think he's had a good season, Caden Jackson. I really do.
You talked about Flynn Downs in terms of being possibly the best midfielder in the division last weekend when he was missing. It might be a struggle to keep him in the summer if that's the case.
Listen, it could well be, and as I said before, if somebody comes in with a hell of a lot of money, are we in a position to turn it down? No, we're not. And but in my opinion, he is. He's the best midfielder in the league.
Do you think there'll be more cutbacks in general this summer if you don't get promoted?
No, there can't be. There can't be. It's too big a club. It's far too big a club to do anything like that. As I said, Mark is one guy. It's far too big a club to do what it's doing.
You changed your keeper again last week. Will Norris was back, and would you like a settled number 1 going forward, or do you see it always being a case of chopping and changing?
No, you'd like a settled number 1. Different if it's the cup games you can change there and then. But I just thought Will for that particular game was the right choice. And to be fair, he never had a save. He never had one save to make. Picks about the net. But that's been the story of the last few weeks. Thomas and that as well. No really had a save to me. I just felt Will's calming influence would have helped us last week.
You mentioned 1 or 2 boys have coughs and colds. It's nothing more sinister than that. I've got to ask that question given the current climate.
Do you know, I certainly hope not. I just think what's going on at the minute is crazy. Mikel's got it, obviously. Callum's got at Chelsea. I think there'll be more that's going to affect everybody else. I think if the Premier League does hold a meeting and calls it off, then I think everybody else has got to follow suit. You cannot play. You're risking people's lives, and the game is it's nowhere near as important as people's lives. And I think there's so much uncertainty with it. But is it a calculated gamble? Scotland are doing it, Ireland's doing it, France, Germany, Italy, America. Everybody's shutting down. Why are we any different? We played Portsmouth a couple of weeks. They came into contact with obviously Mikel and Arsenal the other week there. Where is it going?
So what are you doing with these boys here? Are they self-isolating?
No, the guys that
cold,
they came in and they get checked over. They seemed okay. Bishop was the one that got sent away. I think we'll see what's happened with him with it. So but nobody knows if you get a cold. They're saying don't get tested or stay away. I'm like everybody else. I don't know. It's so unclear where we're standing.
So these lads have been tested for coronavirus, have they?
No, I don't know. I'm not saying that. They did a couple of calls, as I said before. Bishop gets sent home with it, but not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he wasn't flu symptom like with it. But I'll find out more this morning.
What about the prospect of games behind closed doors? That's been suggested.
I don't agree with it, Brunner. Just my opinion. I've played in behind closed doors. I was part of the Scotland team that went to Monaco to play Estonia. They never turned up. There was no team. There was no fans. It's no great. And the game's about the public, and it always will be. The game's about fans. I watched Juventus v Inter Milan. I watched Paris Saint-Germain v Dortmund. Nobody there. And if you look at the Paris game and Dortmund game, normally that would be one of the standout ties of the Champions League. Nobody there. All you could hear was guys' voices or the ball being kicked. Same with the Juve game. That's no football, because the game's about the supporters. And if there's no fans, I wouldn't like to play it. If you're telling to play it, I still think it's wrong, because it can kill the smaller clubs. Without a doubt, if we have to play behind closed doors at home, I think we've got 5 games at home, it is going to have a major impact on here. The revenue, all these sort of things, an absolute disaster. I would suspend it and let it go forward, and then take it into May, or play 3 games in a week, and if whatever it is. But I don't think closed doors is the right way. But if you've got to do it, you've got to do it. But I just think prolonging the season is probably a better idea.
I guess, like everyone, it's just depend on what the government and their medical and scientific advisors suggest. In the end, you've just got to wait and see.
You've got to wait and see, but you cannot. It's a global game. It's a global, worldwide game. The game of football. You look at. I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking, well, why? You just go to the game. You'll be at risk, because nobody knows exactly where it is. It's affecting everybody. My parents are old. Everybody else is the same. There's more important things in football. And I think that's what it has to outweigh everything. What we're doing as a sporting event. Every other sport's going, Grand Prix, the Olympics or whatever could go. The Wimbledon, the golf shut down. Everything is going. NBA. What are we doing? We're still being told to play.
Do you know if clubs, Ipswich Town included, are putting pressure on the EFL then?
I'm not sure. I think the EFL were having a chat with the hierarchy here yesterday with it. I think they've been told just to let the government says go on with it at the minute. But I think the Arsenal thing and the Chelsea thing, and it could go more. It could happen tomorrow again. Somebody else could come down with it. I think it's like, it seems to be every time you wake up in the morning, there's other people going. And because they're fit young guys and they're not exempt from anything, it's not discriminating against anything. It's just coming for individuals. I just think it's a massive risk we're taking here.
And particularly in these kind of environments, within football, within dressing rooms, within stadiums.
Yeah. I saw an email coming through the other day saying, when you go to stadiums, put your clothes in bags, disinfect the coat hangers. I thought, what are they doing? What? The easy thing is just to suspend that. what we're doing, we're going into dressing rooms, it's crazy. The uncertainty is massive. Uncertainty is massive.
Lovely. Thanks, Paul. Thank you.
What measures are you taking here at the training ground? Like handshakes and things like that?
Andy, we can't do that. You're trying to open all the doors. You're trying to clean everything. Every time you walk by a sanitizer dispenser, that's only going to last for so long. We're trying everything we can. But if it is in the air, if you cough or you're telling me no touch your face or touch your mouth, where are we going with it, you know?
Yeah, someone mentioned maybe asking players not to have selfies with fans and stuff. That must be hard, but necessary.
I think you've got to do that, you know. I think I saw a bit about Jurgen up at Liverpool. I think people were trying to touch him and saying, come on, at this moment it's no good idea because you just don't know what's going on. I think, as I said before, everybody's life's more valuable in a game of football. And I think that everybody's got to look at that. The hierarchy and the authorities have got to look at that. There's no, and that's just my opinion. My opinion. Somebody might beg to differ. That's fine. But my opinion is it's too much.
This must have impacted your preparation for the game. Then, in that case, the uncertainty can't have helped preparing properly for a game.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody's in the same boat. But I think what's happened overnight, again, it was escalated into the Premier League having a meeting. When we probably had one during the week, and then the government came out and said what they said. I think we especially Mikel and Callum at Chelsea as well. I think Portsmouth, Notts Forest, Millwall played Forest not long ago. So we don't know. Steve tells me, was Bart in here?
Yeah, Bart was here during the week.
Bart was here during the week. Bart played against Forest.
Yeah.
So
people don't think about that kind of thing, do they?
But there's a knock-on effect. We have young kids here at night time with their parents. The traffic that comes through this building every day, every night is vast. I don't know what's happening.
Just going back to what you said to Brenner about Dobra. You see him more of as a number 10. I think there's been a lot of his youth football.
Yeah. The wingers are a really difficult position, I think, to play because you don't have much manoeuvre out there. He's a low centre of gravity guy, and I think the kids coming. It's only a year ago since we saw him playing out here, and I brought him up to train with us, and I thought he was a really good. This young kid, he's no frightened. He's tenacious about him. He doesn't have any respect for any big individual, which is great. He plays the game with great freedom. His time will come, and it'll be soon. And it's unfair to just throw him into the lion's den when this scenario happens. But he's doing really, really well.
Is the positional thing maybe why he's not played more than he has? Because number 10, you've had real traffic there. There's Judge, Bishop. Yeah,
there's a lot of guys there. And I said he's only really been with us for over a year. Yeah, 14 months or so with it, for where he came from. And it's funny, I asked him a question the other week there. I said, where did you see yourself this time over a year ago? He said, scoring goals for the 23s. So the jump is huge for coming for the 23s to the first team. So, but because it's escalated that quick, he wants more, which I understand.
He's got a pretty good one for the 23s Monday.
Yeah. No, he's a without making his ego or his head go big, he's got a real good chance. Is
the contract thing a concern? Because nothing's been done there yet.
No, well, I think Lee and his agents or his dad and that are involved with all these sort of things. So hopefully that'll get done.
So maybe next season is the time when you really start to.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. He starts to really push, even though he's running about me now, and it's not a thing that I would disregard that he's no anything like that at all. He's only a young kid, and if we're relying on an 18-year-old to help us, it's a big ask with him. But he's running about me now, and I'm happy how he's progressing.
That's brilliant. Thank you.
All right, that's about.
23's playing today. Any senior players involved in that?
No.
None of them that are sort of on the Danny Rowe or anyone like that?
No.
Well, I think talking of the game, Bristol Rovers, big result for them. Very poor sort of run, and the result against Sunderland on Tuesday.
I think that's what can happen in this league. It seems to be anyway. The results are so inconsistent with a lot of teams, apart from Coventry. I think that's just what's happening in this division. I think that you never know from 1 week to the next what you're going to get. They had a good result, bad result against Southend, good result against Sunderland. So yeah, it'll be a tough game if it goes ahead.
And in terms of the game last week against Coventry, how do you look back on the performance in that?
Performance a lot better. We'd 1 or 2 little chances. Coventry 1 real chance and score, but the performance is a lot better, which is pleasing. We just need to build on that, and that's what we'll try and build on that.
And the message generally, I think, is probably the same as previous matches, isn't it? Sort of, 7 points off the playoffs. You've got to take each match as it comes and just look to win.
Yeah, as many as we can. Yeah, that's it. Phil, that's every game that we play. We go and try and 1 game at a time, go and try and win it.
And do you feel away from home results early on in the season? Away from results were fantastic. But since the Rochdale game, it seems to be sort of marker point in the season. I think it's only one game.
Yeah.
What do you think is behind that? The away form dropping off.
We've just done it the other way around. The home form's been no good. The away form's been really good. We've got more reasons for that. Different scenario, but we just have to get back winning. Doesn't matter if it's home or away. We're more than capable of doing it. We don't go into any game. We think we play defensive. We play for a draw. You can ask anybody here that I'm not like that. We just go and try and win. We try and win tomorrow.
Belief is still there in the players. Obviously,
yeah.
Not gone.
I wasn't too discouraged by the performance on last Saturday. We played a good game. We had no strikers. We have a young striker coming on, as I said before, 18-year-old, learning the game, young Tyrese. But that's where the club is. Really, realistically, that's what should be having big players coming off the bench, if that was the case. But we're not at that stage now. We're not at that. We have to build, we have to develop our own at certain aspects. But we'll just go and try and win.
So people sort of talking about the rest of the season being building for next season, but you're not at that stage.
No.
You're still looking to get in the playoffs.
No, never give up. No, never give up. No, I'm not built that way. It doesn't come into my makeup. That my makeup is to win, and we're going to do our best to try and achieve it.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. See you later on. See you later.